Hey, 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 get what? Get what? We here, y'all here.
Wait, this shit started?
Yeah, we live, baby. We live. You know what I'm talking about? You got Pat Seals, you got kinfolk Josh. It's a football podcast, man. It's a football podcast. Are you excited?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm excited, bro. The football season is over with. We don't have any college, any Pop Warner, any NFL. We just got XFL right now. And I'm Patrick Seals, and we finna talk about some football, man. It's gonna be a PG-13 podcast, so that means we're gonna be letting the fucks fly every now and again, not all the time. No, I'm talking about because we're gonna keep it PG-13. You feel me? But without further ado, let's get this bit started. So, what the fuck happened in the Super Bowl, man?
Pat Mahomes happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes. That's what happened.
Y'all ran into a straight juggernaut against Pat Mahomes, man. It's just, that dude, he came out there on a hurt ankle, and he still lit y'all up. 3 touchdowns, 2 in the fourth quarter. Y'all was up 10 points in the fourth. How do y'all let this man come back on y'all? How? What happened?
No adjustments, man. Defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon. He's been known to not make adjustments, and good to decent quarterbacks eat us up. It's been proven all year.
Man, I would say that y'all defensive line didn't get enough pressure on Pat Mahomes, man. Pat Mahomes was doing those quick 3-step drops and getting the ball off real quick, and y'all defense didn't get time to get off their blocks and create problems for Pat Mahomes, man. And when he scrambled, y'all didn't close in. Y'all didn't have I don't know if y'all had a spy, but y'all gave him too much time. And he just ate y'all alive, man. That was
the field. I don't think no pass rush on either side of the ball was really getting home. It was maybe no sacks, but it was a recorded sack.
It was
he just ran out of bounds, so they gave him the sack. But there was no physical sacks that happened. I get that to the field. The pressure couldn't get there, but Pat Mahomes wasn't on the hurt ankle that bad. That boy was shot up on the best drugs they could find. He didn't feel none of that. But he probably felt maybe after all that tequila and stuff wore off a few days later. Hey, shout out to that boy. But we got Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, great scheme they put together. They seen what we did on motions in the red zone and how we tried to bump it over to the slot and then take the receiver coming in motion on the other side of the formation. They whipped motion, brought him back out, touchdown 2 times.
Man, one thing about it, Andy Reid is an offensive guru. He will scheme people for a touchdown. I seen it when they played the Falcons before. What you think this does for his legacy? 2 Super Bowl wins. He lost the Super Bowl, but he has 2 Super Bowl wins in Kansas City where he went Pat Mahomes all the way 2 times. No, he lost 2 times. Lost against Tom Brady 2 times, and then they won. So what?
I don't really think him do much, really, because he was already the first ballot Hall of Famer. Andy was going there regardless. But it cements him with them dogs up there. You get 2 under your belt. Hey, it's hard to get 1. You get 2, you in a different tier. Hall of Fame is a Hall of Game, as Deion say. Everybody in the Hall of Fame ain't the same. So Pat Mahomes already got his second chip, second MVP, first to do it, MVP and Super Bowl. Madden curse don't really affect him no more.
Nah, he skirted right past that Madden curse.
Top 5 quarterback ever.
I say that he's probably the best quarterback to ever play the game, man, because he can throw it, he can run it, he can evade, he got the arm strength, he can throw from any position on the field, vertical or horizontal.
He's not the best ever, bro.
He's the best I've ever seen, man.
Oh, he's the best.
He's the best I've ever seen, man.
I seen 12.
For a long time, they was talking about Aaron Rodgers. 12. See, that's the thing. I'm not even just talking about from the
best talent, yeah, probably.
That's what I'm talking about from a pure talent standpoint. He can do everything possible that you can ask for a quarterback. And I will say this, and I will definitely be right about this. Tom Brady cannot do everything Pat Mahomes can do.
That's a fact.
And that's why I say Pat
and
Mahomes.
Vice versa. Pat can't do everything.
Oh, yes, he can. He can do everything physically possible that Tom Brady can. Tom Brady can barely
physically correct. Mentally, no.
Tom Brady can barely
when you got quarterback, it's a cerebral game. You got to be a psycho to be on time.
Hey, man, you talking about a dude that got 2 Super Bowl wins. He went to the Super Bowl 3 times.
He's top 5 for sure.
He's the greatest quarterback, man. He shares my same name.
He can't be greatest, bro.
He's on his way, man.
On his way for sure. He will be by the time he get there, but
that dude is great, man. So yeah. So first of all, The Eagles march right down the field and score points. The Kansas City Chiefs go right down the field and score points. It looks like it's going to be a shootout. It looked like nobody's going to be playing defense on this sorry, sloppy field, and we're going to have one of the greatest Super Bowls of all times. And then all of a sudden, Jalen Hurts fumbles. Big momentum change of the game, man.
Errant play is not in. That's never happened.
The thing,
but he made back up for it. Plays happen.
Now,
move on to the next one.
I know you remember me telling you this before the game. The offense goes through Jalen Hurts. You kept saying he hasn't had a bad game. That's not in his repertoire. He doesn't do that.
Facts.
I won't even count this as a bad game.
It wasn't.
But that costly turnover, that's a 7-point swing. Yeah, there's no way.
You got it back, though.
There's no way you can't account for that to have the outcome of the game.
We went into the third. We went into halftime with what? A 10-point lead.
A 10-point lead.
That's Jalen. You did your job.
And that's what I'm saying though.
Complete.
If it wasn't for that, y'all would have been up even more.
Facts, but we up 10. That's enough breathing room to work our way with the second half. That you cannot put Jalen at fault for anything other than that fumble, that lost fumble. He made every throw in every tight window. And he made necessary scrambles when it was needed. He made all the plays that needed to be made.
Jalen Hurts fumbled that ball and cost his team 7 points. And in the position where they was about to go down and score more points to add to their lead, he took the momentum away from his team and gave it to the other team and ultimately kept them in the game. Those 7 points kept them in the game. It was part of the reason why they won, man. And
of course it was, but that wasn't one of the main factors.
It's definitely one of the main factors. It had a direct outcome of the game. Of course, the defense didn't do enough, but and that's all it takes. It takes one play for you to lose the Super Bowl.
That wasn't it. It wasn't it because he came back and made up for that.
Man, okay.
It's a long list to get to before you get to that Hurts fumble.
So who was the reason for the loss?
Can't put it on one pin. I can't pinpoint it on one person.
You can't put it on the coach.
Nah, because
you know who I blame?
We got to make plays on the field.
You know who I blame?
But I would definitely blame him some. He get 75%.
I blame the Philadelphia Eagles fans. The fans are the reason why they lost. The fans are the reason why they lost. This is the most vocal, volatile, hostile fan base in the NFL. And this dude especially, he's been making videos on my YouTube channel for the majority of the season. You can go watch those videos now when he just talking trash. The Eagles gonna do this, they gonna do that. They gonna put their foot up in somebody's ass and they gonna walk it dry. But they get down to the big game of the year. And guess what, man? Go ahead, put your
pissed down
up.
our leg.
Good.
We pissed down our leg. What you want me to say? We lost, bro. It ain't nothing much to it. We lost.
The Eagles fans are the reason why they lost that game. The Eagles
we lost
fans,
because we can't tackle. We lost because we can't fill the gaps. We lost because we looking at the quarterback, Bradbury. Come on, bro. You held twice in that game. They didn't call it the first time. You thought you was slick and they were going to keep letting it go? Nah, bro. You letting Juju Smith-Schuster get off, bro.
This play right here.
You got
Hurts.
corny dudes like Juju getting off now, bro.
Jalen Hurts threw it deep to A.J. Brown, letting it fly. Nobody's guarding him, beat him. He threw it in double coverage. That was the second time he did that.
He has a great bond with AJ. They best friends.
But that is not a favorable play that you do. You throw it in double coverage in the Super Bowl. I get you got the touchdown, but come on now. That's not the play that you do.
Are you criticizing a touchdown?
Yes, I'm definitely criticizing the touchdown, man, because this was symptomatic of the game.
If it works, what are you talking about?
That's symptomatic
They've
of the game.
done that before.
And
they've done that before. This ain't nothing new. They've been on. A.J. Brown broke our franchise record for single season receiving yards.
Man, he does that against a good defense.
He has 1,400 yards this year. They had that connection. They on that wavelength.
Jalen Hurts did that against a good defense. He's throwing an interception.
He's done that on good defenses.
Kansas City doesn't have a good defense, as you saw.
He's done that on good defenses.
I don't want my quarterback throwing in the double coverage.
Your quarterback is not in the playoffs. What you want for your quarterback is not on the same level as what winners want on their quarterback. From their quarterback. We in the Super Bowl, bro. Your expectations aren't even in the stratosphere of mine.
But you understand, we talking about how y'all lost the Super Bowl, though. Y'all lost. We cut Marcus Marinade. He don't play for the Falcons. He's never gonna play for the Falcons again.
That's a good throw. It's a touchdown.
Marcus Mermaid would never play for the Falcons.
If it's a touchdown, Paul
Paul
George, when he was hating on Dame, that's a bad shot. When I sent y'all home, that's a good shot. I practiced that. They practiced that. Come on, bro.
Marcus Murder would have definitely threw a pick in double coverage.
A.J. Brown wouldn't. Jalen Hurts wouldn't have. Touchdown. Give me 7 of them things.
So, what happened though? Like y'all had the offense was rolling.
Offense got stale too.
The offense, y'all had momentum. Jalen Hurts scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter. And that's the thing about it. Y'all got up big. Y'all got up 10 points, but y'all kept y'all foot on the gas. Y'all didn't let up. Y'all still scored points. The offense, a lot of teams that get up like that, especially in the Super Bowl, the Falcons did it. They will let up and let the team come back. And I mean, that's ultimately what happened. But the offense will be a key factor in that. Y'all scored points throughout. He did have a turnover in the second half. How did Jalen Hurts is the fault for this game?
I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised the Chiefs continued to run the ball even though they was down points. I was surprised.
It was helping them though.
They was running the ball. They was effective in the
run. It was
run.
taking the pressure off of Pat Mahomes too.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to be getting 4-5 a clip, but Pacheco was running that ball. I give him credit.
And it worked. It worked for the Eagles D line too, because y'all had to run defense. Y'all couldn't get off, pin your ears back and get after the quarterback. So at the same time, you got Pat Mahomes. He hands the ball off to Nick Bolton, and this dude scoring a touchdown, man. And that's what I'm talking about. The Eagles defense. Andy Reid just schemed. He just out-schemed them.
Yeah,
he recognized that the Eagles defensive line was the best part of their team, so he said that we're going to have to run this ball, take the pressure off Pat Mahomes, so y'all can't just
I really do feel like the field was a big component as into why certain things looked a certain way. I'm not making an excuse, but I do feel like the field was a big factor. On both sides of the ball, not even just for us. There was no pressure on Jalen Hurts for real. No one got a sack. Chris Jones is an all-pro player.
So you think that the NFL schemed up this particular field to be this sloppy for the maximum offensive efficiency?
As much time and money as they invested into that specific field, I feel like they hurt themselves more than they helped themselves.
Because they had a laundry list of things they did to get this field ready for the game, and it still was terrible.
And it still was some bullshit. So
go ahead and say it. It was some bullshit.
It was some bullshit.
He been wanting to curse for a long time. He got the opportunity, but he seems scared.
NFL does a lot of things where they try to spice it up, but they end up taking away from the product. I.e. the Pro Bowl. Like, bro, come on, keep it.
Pro Bowl is just so trash.
They just do it and before we, not to get off subject, I just seen us do that, our 4th and 1 QB sneak, how we do it.
It's us. Oh, they
y'all
talking
better
about
not try to. Y'all better. Yeah, let me get my stuff off, bro. Hold up. Y'all better not go and ban no rule. That's a QB sneak, bro. It's just our variation. Y'all ain't do nothing when Tom Brady was the king of the QB sneak. But now because a black man doing it ain't Black History Month no more. Because a black man doing, y'all gonna ban it? That's real. Hey, get the panties out your ass, man.
Hey, that's how you know that
if you can't, great. If you too big, if you too small to stop it. Hey, if your quarterback can't get the job done, don't use it. Come on, QB sneak's been around forever. You can push the running back. They ain't gonna ban that. So don't ban it when we get in the 1st and 1.
That's how you know you great. When they gotta change the rules for you because you too good at doing something, man. Oof. So it's gonna be known as the Jalen Hurts rule. The QB
that's hard.
Rule.
That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar.
It'd been even better if they would have won the Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
It would have been. It would have been sweet. But hey, what we got lined up for the next 5 to 10 years, our core guys are under 25. Or they're 25.
Before we even get to the core unit of your team, though,
Lord,
what was the turning point of this game? What was the deciding factor of this game? Was it the holding call at the end of the game?
Nah, that was key. But I want to say what really killed us was that punt return.
Punt return.
That punt return.
It took all the momentum away.
That flipped field position. That gave they went and scored on one of them plays in the red zone. That killed us. Special teams been bad for us all year. Our punter cannot kick the ball. We missed Kern that day because our punter been bad all year. So yeah, special team killed. That was the one play that punt return. And some of them Juju Smith 3rd down catches. He was making some good.
But that was just part of the whole process that the offense had going all together. It was just like it was an offensive display on both sides. It wasn't any sacks. It was barely any incompletions. The runs was getting 5-6 yards plus. So that's what I'm saying. This game looked like it was built for maximum offense efficiency.
You gotta get a stop though, bro. You can't get scored on every drive and stuff.
I mean, you playing against Pat Mahomes, though.
You gotta get one stop, bro.
You'd be lucky if you even,
We got stops in the first half though. It ain't asking for much if we did it before.
Oh, this the punt return right here.
The punt return crazy. Zach Pascal missed a tackle. He jumped. He left his feet. Shout out to the Raw Room. They broke this down. Go watch that.
Yeah, go right here. Punt it.
He punted.
He got nobody's back there to cover him immediately.
That pass
Two broken
now
tackles. He reverse field, go back the other way. They set up the wall.
They run. I thought he was gonna score. He didn't. Though.
He got a clean pocket. He should have scored if he was fast
Half
enough.
them wasn't even blocking nobody. We were just running with you because ain't nobody here.
But you know what happened a lot of times in a play like that? A lot of players, they give up. They see that the play is way too far in front of them, and they think they can't make a difference.
And Tony is a guy. Shout out to them Gators. He came from one of them schools.
Go Dogs.
You feel me?
Back to back national
He a dog. Tony do this.
And then on top of that,
Giants, why y'all let him go? You look crazy in the light.
The next play, Pat Mahomes threw a touchdown to a wide open receiver. Wide open.
Crazy thing is, this play, it was either this one or the other one. This was a wrong formation. Pat Mahomes went on a podcast and said they was in the wrong formation. Kadarius Toney, I think, was lined up on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just run the play and put me in motion.
And it worked.
It worked.
Cause he wide open. He come out the backfield.
That's what a scheme do. It make you wide open no matter who it is.
The man 29 is supposed to cover him. He about 10 yards away from him. That's an automatic walk-in touchdown.
But think about it, because he's trying to prevent him from doing a crossing route. That's hard to keep up with, especially from a guy with speed. Now I'm trying to prevent you from crossing my face. He put his foot in the ground, break it back outside. That's hard to cover. I'm not gonna lie.
Man,
that's a great scheme. That's a beautiful.
Nick Sirianni got to call a timeout. He got to call a timeout, man.
No.
You got nobody.
Jonathan Gannon blew that call, bro.
He motions right.
He sent he don't send blitzes often. He sent a Mike.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's sending 7 people and
that's
4 people dropping back.
You sending an all-out blitz in the red zone when you don't do that. Why you trying to switch it up now? Now we in bad positions and we can't make the plays because
and then nobody covering in the flat. On top of that, bro. You can't have that in the goal line.
Johnson said, hey, you didn't put us in the best position to win.
You can't have that in the goal line, man. You can't have nobody guarding the flats, and that's just an easy. Yeah, it's too easy. They rushing 7 and they dropping back 4.
That's coaching right there.
And you have nobody guarding in the flats. That's an easy peasy touchdown for Pat Mahomes. Get it out there, out in the perimeter. Nobody guard him. 7 points. Nick Sirianni, you gotta call a timeout. You gotta scheme this, man, because this is unacceptable.
That's not on him.
It is on him. He's the coach.
He thinking we locked and loaded. What he calling timeout for?
Man, obviously it didn't work. And
that's called having your guys out of position.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I gotta agree with the NFL on this. Them QB sneaks, they might be illegal. Cause
it's not illegal.
Can't nobody stop him. And if ain't nobody stopping him,
it's not an illegal play. We're not doing nothing illegal. If your quarterback is not a running quarterback who's willing to risk that,
it's gonna come out that they was in there pinching people in the huddle before they snapped the ball.
It's a lot worse getting done than that in the pile.
It's gonna come out that they was in there pinching people to move that ball forward, man. Because they did like what, 4 fourth down conversions or
we do
QB
this.
sneaks?
We do this. 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. We do this.
So yeah, man. Drop back, easy pass, no rush. The whole game, pretty much. They blitzing, but y'all picking it up, getting out there to A.J. Brown.
We were making the plays need to be made, bro.
Moving the ball down the field. And this the drive where y'all scored on right here. Y'all moving the ball down the field. Y'all had momentum. But again, like I say, that fumble. Y'all down 7 right now.
That ain't nothing to do with the fumble.
It does, though, because if y'all didn't fumble that ball right now, it would be 20.
He was up 10, bro.
It'd be 28-7.
But we was up 10. We was up 10.
That's a 7-point swing is what I'm saying.
But forget that play. We already moved past it. We up 10 after that fumble. We moved past that play. If we up 10 at the half, bro, you got some breathing room, defense.
Throw Devontae Smith
so
wide open.
Bounds, Smitty.
And that's what I'm saying. There was no defense.
Smitty was hooping though.
Kansas City had no defense. He was wide open, and they get down here again, and he sneak it in. He ran it in, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Easy money. That's easy money, bro.
They can't stop it, man.
Eat your Wheaties. Get in the weight room.
They gotta change that, because that's
no, get in the weight room.
They gotta change that, man. So
we lining up, mano.
What does this do for Hurt's legacy? This loss.
He's too young to be talking about anything legacy related. If anything, this is a plus for him. 2nd year starting fully. And I'm in the Super Bowl. I'm an All-Pro quarterback, Pro Bowl quarterback. Come on, bro. This is a boost of confidence. No, I'm at that level where they didn't think I could play at. And Pat Mahomes recognized that too. Jalen Hurts took this lead by storm this year. No one expected this at Hurts. This is only a boost and a plus for anything career related.
Man, you know, a lot of players go into it thinking that when they go, especially when they get success very early in their career, they think it's going to be easy to replicate. And then they have a hard time even making it back to the NFC Championship, yet alone the Super Bowl.
Facts. But Jalen don't strike me as that kind of guy to take things lightly. I seen a report the other day, Jalen is the 6 a.m. come in the office, leave at 9:30. all week.
He's the first guy to get there and the last guy in the league.
Shut the lights out. That's big. That's what you want from a 25-year-old franchise quarterback. Kyler Murray don't do that. You think the Cardinals are happy with Kyler Murray? No,
Well, of
it's a
course
difference.
not. They want him up out of there.
It's a difference.
He rather go
it's
play
a
Call of
mindset,
Duty,
and he's a leader.
It's a different ball game. I mean, but at the same time, though, you got a young Dan Marino. He made the Super Bowl his second year in the league, and this is what I'm saying.
Man.
Players, they get that success early in their career, and they think that it's a given to them. Because Roddy White used to talk about it all the time. Also, Yumi used to talk about it all the time. Say they want to win now because they veterans. They ain't got that much time to play. And then the rookies get there and, man, it's going to be easy. I can get a Super Bowl whenever.
But does Jalen strike you as that kind of guy?
Man, Jalen Hurts, let's see. Started off at Alabama, got benched in Cincinnati, went to Oklahoma. Did he win the Heisman?
No, he didn't win the Heisman.
He was a Heisman candidate.
Went to the playoffs, though.
He was a Heisman candidate, and he got drafted in the first round.
Second round.
He got drafted. My bad.
That's very important. That's very important to his story.
Jeez Louise. Got drafted in the second round, sat behind Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz gets traded, and he takes over for this team. He has young Devontae Smith up there with him, and A.J. Brown joins him on that team. Let's see. He strikes me as the type of guy who doesn't take things lightly, but again, it's going to be hard for them to go back to Super Bowl, man. I'm sorry. It's going to be,
it's always hard to get, you got to have some luck on your side to get Super Bowl. So
Of course.
I don't.
A lot of things got to go right for y'all to even get to the Super Bowl, let alone win.
Of course, but we're in great position to put ourselves in the position to win Super Bowls.
Man.
But Jalen Hurts, it's a quarterback-driven league. If your quarterback good, you got a shot. That's how it go. Our quarterback is on the verge of being a great quarterback in this league. We're going to always be in competition because we invest in our O-line, D-line, and we got our franchise quarterback and a franchise receiver. Two of them.
That's what I will say about y'all, man. Y'all was talking about y'all had a good offensive line, and y'all proved it. Y'all only gave up one sack throughout the whole game.
That's what we do. Jason Kelsey, not Jason Peters.
But I mean, come on now.
Johnson.
The NFL is very competitive, though. Everybody in the NFC East, they seen how y'all operate. They seen how y'all play. Y'all got the read option going on, the QB sneaks at will. You don't think that the Giants or the Commanders aren't loading up to try and stop Jalen Hurts?
Of course.
They trying to get
what
those.
What that mean, though? You can do it.
It's going to be competitive. The NFC East is going to be competitive.
It's always competitive.
Y'all still lost.
Though.
When Dak Prescott was starting against the Cowboys, y'all lost against the Cowboys in a competitive game. I still want to see how y'all would shape up with both QBs at their best. The Cowboys still trash. Ezekiel Elliott, he is not the running back he's ever was, but it's going to be rough.
We're going to win the NFC East back-to-back. That don't happen often in our conference. We're going to do that.
I don't know, man, because the NFC East is one of those divisions that's
Cowboys is not going to be the same team. They're going to lose a lot of pieces in free agency. They need to get a receiver. They need to go get Devontae Adams.
I don't think the Cowboys are going to make the playoffs again next year. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. What? I think the Cowboys not going to make the playoffs.
What?
They're not. They trash. We're going to see. We're going to see. The Falcons. We're going to see. But the Cowboys not going to make it. I'll say the Giants. The Giants made the playoffs this year. They keep Daniel Jones. They add some more pieces. They got Saquon Barkley. They got a decent defense.
They won't be back in the playoffs. I can guarantee you that one.
But they're going to give y'all a run for y'all money, though.
No, they're not. We swept them this year. No, they're not.
They're going to give y'all a run for y'all money.
No, they're not. We swept them. Don't put no confidence in them. 3-0. We beat y'all in the regular season and playoffs 3 times.
They're going to give y'all...
And we blew them out one time. Don't put us in the same category with them.
They're going to give y'all some problems next year. So you got the Giants and then the Commanders. They have a stout defense. They get Chase Young back. They're going to have a good defense. Who's their quarterback? Taylor Heineke?
I think so.
It's somebody. But I like
Taylor. He's cool. He's nice.
The Commanders, they have a good defense. And I don't know, man. It's going to be hard for the Eagles to repeat in the NFC East.
No, it's not.
But in order for y'all to even get back to that level, top draft picks.
Ooh, top draft picks.
Who you like in draft?
Our needs right now, I'll go from my needs standpoint. We need a cornerback, a corner 2, some edge, and defensive tackles.
What a minute. You said y'all need cornerbacks?
We need a corner. James Bradbury going to leave him for edge. He
leaving.
He going to get a bag. We're not going to pay him too old to get paid from us at that.
Because I was going to say, y'all got 2 elite
he going to leave him for agency. So
y'all got Darius Slay.
I like Joey Porter Jr., If I mess your name up, my bad, bro. But from Penn State, he's long, lanky quarterback, be up in your face. Witherspoon from Syracuse, I believe, 31. I need him on my team. They say he undersized, but I don't care about that. You got a dog in you. He play in your face. He may have allowed 1 touchdown this year. Man coverage a lot. With Sean Desai from Chicago Bears. We just signed him as a D coordinator. He gonna fit good in our scheme if we get him. Will Anderson if I can get him. I like
Will Anderson.
I like Jalen Carter. I like that receiver Jackson from Jackson Smith Hayes from Ohio State. If he our number 3 receiver, oh my god. But yeah, we probably gonna get a corner. What I want to see in first round, if we trade this number 10 pick away and get some more, I want to see a corner taken and either edge rusher or a defensive lineman.
Right,
or linebacker. I won't be mad at that.
All right, so right now I'm looking at the top 10 draft prospects of the NFL, and they read is Will Anderson number 1, Bryce Young number 2, Jalen Carter number 3, C.J. Stroud number 3, Devon Witherspoon at 5, Tyree Wilson at 6, Bijan Robinson at 7, Will Levinson at 8, Quentin Johnston at 9, and Miles Murphy at 10. You say you like Will Anderson Jr., right?
I like Will. I doubt we get him. I like Devon Witherspoon though. I really like him.
Y'all got two first round draft picks, right?
10 and 32.
Will Anderson
31.
not gonna be there. Y'all not gonna get Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud.
Not looking at that direction.
Jalen Carter not gonna be there. I probably have to say y'all gonna have to get. What we say this dude name is Quentin? No, Devon. He not gonna be there.
He may.
Because they was talking about the Falcons was projected to get a cornerback or a running back.
Y'all not drafting a corner first round.
The Falcons need to get.
That would be very stupid.
The Falcons need to get Jalen Carter or Will Anderson, and they was talking about trading to get Lamar Jackson, which I hope to God does not happen.
What? Why not?
Because we don't need. We got players. We got players and pieces that we can build around. We don't need because
who?
We got Desmond Ritter.
Bro, shut up, bro.
We got Desmond Ritter. What you mean?
If the opportunity present,
we do not need him, bro.
Look, if it makes sense where you're not trading key players, as in,
and that's what I'm talking about. They talking about trading.
Losing them,
bro. They talking about trading a first round pick for this year, next year, and the year after that.
For Lamar Jackson,
they talking about trading AJ Terrell, Grady Jarrett. They talking about trading basically our whole team for Lamar Jackson. They talking about giving away.
I would, if I was Falcons, I would not let go of Terrell, but anybody else can go besides Pitts and Terrell. Anybody else can go. When
the conversation first came up with Lamar Jackson,
he's an MVP, bro.
They was talking about trading basically the whole kit and caboodle for this dude who was injury prone, didn't finish the season off last year.
Correct. And
hasn't played a full, not a game, 17 games a season. He hasn't played a full season since his MVP season.
He hasn't.
Why would we trade away all our draft capital for one person? One person is not going to get us to the Super Bowl.
It puts you in the realm of being competitive for one.
The Falcons,
y'all had not been mentioned along any type of postseason anything. No one brings y'all up. I'm being for real. And if they talk about the Ravens in the postseason in the AFC,
but they got a whole team though. They got a good defense.
Their defense been hurt.
We just scored a touchdown on them.
Y'all suck. The defense been hurt though. That don't put y'all as a game.
The Ravens have a good defense. They have a good coach.
It's straight.
Whichever hardball that is. He's always had that team ready for the postseason, and they have a winning season.
Who you think that starts with?
It starts with the coach.
And who else after that?
It starts with the coach,
and who is next in command then? The quarterback. The Ravens are who they are because of Lamar Jackson, bro. They didn't
even make it to the playoffs because of Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson he barely even played half the season. They finished the season up with Caleb Huntley.
When he left, what was their record?
This their whole point. I don't know.
There was above 500. I know that for a fact.
But that's the whole point is that we trade away this dude. We trade away basically our whole roster for one person, and he gets
roster
hurt.
Isn't good as is, bro.
He gets hurt.
You take chances on MVP caliber players.
I don't see that happening.
You take chances.
The Falcons will
if you ain't got nothing that's popping, why not take a risk? If you got a chance to take Desmond Ritter or Lamar Jackson, and you not giving up Kyle Pitts, bro, take that.
No.
Every day of the week,
no.
bro. Y'all don't have nothing to begin with. You talking some loser,
no.
What y'all got?
No.
That's concrete.
No.
Y'all ain't got nothing.
We would be stupid to do that, bro. Like, why would we trade away our core players? The players we just drafted.
If you keeping Pitts, only if you keeping Pitts and Terrell, everybody else can go. Everybody else is expendable, bro.
Bro, they talking about
coming up.
They talking about trading the first round draft pick for this year, next year, and the like. Come on, bro. That's 3 years of no first round draft picks.
It's Lamar Jackson.
In the next 3 years, will Lamar Jackson still be healthy and playing at an MVP level?
Yes. The reason Lamar Jackson is hurt because he's doing too much. He got too much on his plate because they ain't got nothing over there.
So with
you
that
give him
being
some weapons,
said,
watch what he do. For
with
real.
that being said, we will not be trading for Lamar Jackson, so which means that we will probably keeping Desmond Ridder, which probably means we won't be drafting a quarterback in the first round. So, if anything, the Falcons need to be getting Jalen Carter, pending his legal troubles, and Will Anderson, because those are the best edge rushers and defensive linemen in the draft coming out right now. Jalen Carter's the strongest person, national champion with Georgia back to back. I'm just saying. And then Will Anderson, he's projected to go number 1 right now. So that's what I'm looking at. Lamar Jackson, and that's what I'm saying. Lamar Jackson does not play defense. Lamar Jackson does not get sacks.
Now imagine you get Lamar Jackson.
Will
Anderson.
Lamar Jackson will not help us get more than 10 sacks in any season. Would not give us a pass rush.
You gotta score points to win games, you know that, right?
And we also got to stop people from scoring too.
Facts.
And that's been our biggest problem. That's been one of the Falcons' biggest problems this whole season. Marcus Marmalade, when he was doing decent, he would fumble the ball, and then the defense will allow a touchdown. It's been the Falcons haven't had.
Now who gonna prevent your defense from being on the field?
The Falcons haven't had. The Falcons haven't had a plus 16 defense. Defense hasn't been ranked 16 since Vic. We haven't had a good pass rush since Vic.
That falls a lot on the offense too.
All right.
If your offense isn't as good, we're gonna be on the field more.
All right.
Lamar Jackson.
We run the ball. We run the ball. So we have majority possession of the ball.
Lamar Jackson is gonna help. That'll give you a guaranteed 4 extra wins, which I had this year. Facts. What was your record?
It was 7-10.
That gives y'all 11 wins next year if you get Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is good for 4 more wins. That's a fact.
This dude is insane in the
Who do you think Lamar Jackson is?
This dude is insane. You said
Who do you think
Lamar Jackson by himself is gonna get us 11 wins.
I'm telling y'all finished out with 7 this year.
Yes.
If y'all would have had Lamar, y'all could have had 4 more wins.
But
Facts.
though the pieces that we wanted to
Facts.
win those games with, we would be trading away for Lamar Jackson. What I'm telling you, because they talking about getting rid of AJ Terrell and Grady Jarrett, and then a first round draft pick that we will probably be starting this year. They'll be going to the Ravens. So those pieces that will be helping us win they will be traded away.
As many games as Desmond Ridder's gonna not win for y'all this year, Lamar Jackson's gonna win that many for his team. Watch. You put your trust in a guy named Desmond. Come on, bro. How foolish could you be?
This guy is insane, man.
Where did he play ball at?
He played for Cincinnati. They went to the college football playoffs.
Oh my God. What's that, Pac-12?
I don't know, man. It's one
Big
of
10?
them. It ain't the SEC.
He won't be. He's not gonna do nothing for y'all.
But he balling though. What you mean, though, bro?
And y'all should have let go
He's
of Calvin
undefeated.
Ridley for a little bit of gambling. I gotta do a bet, little 1,200.
It ain't even on
no.
us. It ain't even on us.
It's on y'all. Y'all front
Because
office
he's
is bad.
suspended. He's suspended.
Y'all still released him though.
He's suspended.
He finna go crazy in
he
Jacksonville.
still might not even play.
No, he gonna play.
He might not even get reinstated.
He's
That's
already
what I'm saying.
reinstated.
No, he's not.
He's in Jacksonville.
He got traded. He's not reinstated.
Bro, he's gonna get reinstated.
He's not legally allowed to play football right now.
You think he's not gonna suit up week 1? Make a bet.
Roger Goodell.
Make a bet right now.
Fuck all that. Roger Goodell has to decide if he even gonna allow him to play.
Again. He's gonna play.
And that's what I'm saying.
I got suspended for a year, bro.
It might not even be. He might not even start week 1. He might even reinstate him week 8 or something like that.
No.
Just
after 12. This is the biggest suspension ever.
Bruh, what does that mean?
I've already made an example out of you. I'm not gonna make another one.
But you think these people care about any of that?
Bro, they already didn't show them. They showed them they didn't care. I just suspended you for a whole year. People done beat their wives. They ain't number 6 games.
Exactly.
I suspended you for a whole year. I've already made an example out of you. I'm saying
that's my point.
He's already gave the suspension now, is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So he's gonna suit up week 1. Y'all should not have let him go. Imagine
and then he didn't want to play.
Imagine
he didn't want to play for the Falcons, bro.
Of course, I
he
wonder
didn't
why.
want to play for us.
I wonder why.
Because he's scared. He's scared to get hit.
He's still a dog.
Bro, that's one of the scariest football players I ever seen play football, bro. Ran a sideline to sideline, losing yards.
Doing that, but he's still nice.
Turning around, getting hit, fumbling the ball, and then next thing you know, I got mental health issues. I need to go and do some. Like, Nick, come on, bro.
Drake London, Calvin Ridley, Kyle Pitts. Oh my God, that'd have been nasty.
So, anyways,
but y'all suck. So
we got the number 8 draft pick. So with that being said, we got a wide receiver last year. So I doubt we're gonna get another wide receiver number 8 draft pick this year. So I gotta say Will Anderson and Jalen Carter. Who y'all getting?
I don't know. I really don't know. Howie Roseman, he got his own mind, so he do what he do. But I'm never mad at his pick because his last few drafts he been hitting. So I want Devon Witherspoon or Joey Porter Jr.
And you know what? Last year I
Will
wanted
Anderson. Give me somebody nice. Give me someone who want to have immediate impact.
I wanted Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean, George
Shout out Big
Pickens,
JD.
James Cook. I wanted all those dudes.
They finna hoop this year for us.
None of them came to the Falcons.
They finna hoop.
The Falcons got the only Georgia player the Falcons got was like a 7th round offensive lineman that they cut before the season even started. So that being said, I want Jalen Carter or Will Anderson, but I bet the Falcons gonna get some obscure dude from like Pensacola or I don't know, Toledo, somewhere that I ain't never heard of. Some dude who just a football player, and it's gonna make me mad. But I'm gonna live stream my reactions to the draft though. You gonna be there?
I don't know.
Y'all got 2 draft picks. You might as well.
We got 2 draft picks.
And then y'all got a draft pick right after us, like 2 picks after us, so you might as well. So yeah, we're gonna be there to live stream my reactions to the draft. Ain't no telling who we gonna get or how upset I'm gonna get. But it's gonna piss me off, probably. I can see it now. The Falcons gonna piss me off. So, what's next for the Eagles?
More wins. Consistency. That's the word for the next few years.
Consistency.
Consistency.
How do you get those? Like, that's what I'm saying. And
you get consistency by retaining players and building, which we are doing. We still got Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert. Trying to think of core. We got Cam Jurgens, who didn't play last year at all. First-round pick. Let me see. Jason Kelsey still playing with us for at least a year. We don't know. Lane Johnson still here. Jordan Mailata. He's new to football. He just started playing football maybe like 5 years ago. So he's learning from some of the greatest linemen there is. Our core is great, bro.
What's our free agency gonna look like?
We're gonna lose some guys. I know TJ Edwards is up, Kaiser White, Miles Sanders, Brad Berry, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. We got a lot of pieces that's gone.
Yeah, I got some good.
Sue and all them, Linville Joseph, they gone. They were just on 1-year deals.
Oh man.
We lose a lot of pieces, but we got a lot that's gonna replace. N'Kobe Dean, expect to see him a lot on the field this year. Jordan Davis. N'Kobe Dean didn't even touch the field last year. We had our linebacker play was so good, he didn't even touch the field. So
what y'all drafting for then?
It's valuable to learn behind some good players. People be not valuing that.
It sound like y'all just being greedy.
We are. We love some Georgia players now.
Yes.
Jalen Carter, we get you, and JD. Oh my God.
But that's what Jalen. I don't know, bro, because I don't think he going in the top 5. He got these legal troubles coming up. He not going. Let it fly.
Nah, bro. He's going top 5, bro.
He's not going top 5,
He's
bro.
going top 10, top 5, bro.
He might go
them
top 10.
Them little misdemeanor charges, man, they gonna look past them. You believe that?
Who got number? Who got the Texans? No, the Bears and Texans, right?
Bears, Texans.
I say the Bears. They were smart. They might, if they want to bring some fans back to their stadium, they might just need to get Jalen Carter because the Bears is a defensive organization. They built around the monsters of the Midway.
Well, the Bears are stupid, and they will continue to be stupid.
The Bears need to get a wide receiver.
Get Bryce Young.
The Bears, stupid. The Bears talking about trading Justin Fields, who's one of the good young quarterbacks in the league right now.
Watch your words, because you watch your words.
Yeah, he's one of the good young quarterbacks in the league right now. They don't even have a wide receiver for this dude. They haven't had somebody who had with a 1,000-yard receiver in how many every years. And they talking about trading Justin Fields, who doesn't have any pieces, who got smacked around in that offense last year. But I don't know. I still think they need to get Jalen Carter, but I think the Falcons need to get him too, though, man. So I don't know. I think the NFC East is gonna load up this year. And I think it's going to be hard for the Eagles to win the division again.
It won't be, bro. It's always tough when you're playing a team 2 times a year, but we're the better team. Top to bottom. We got the better quarterback. That's what's going to factor into your win.
It sounds good, man. We got to see what this draft and this free agency look like because it can shape up to be a whole totally different beast. You know what I mean?
Bro, worry about Derek Carr coming to the Saints. That's going to be a problem for y'all.
Derek Carr? Who is that?
To the Saints.
Who?
To the Saints. That's gonna be a problem for y'all.
You talking about David Carr, little brother?
Oh, he's not that guy to me, but I'm saying he's competent enough to make
David
that
Carr,
team
little brother, right?
Is better.
Yeah.
Than what they are now.
The Saints, man, come on now, be for real.
It's y'all, bro.
It sound good, but
y'all be third.
We play the Saints a lot, though. People see. The Saints,
I wouldn't be surprised Carolina better than y'all again this year.
Calm down.
I wouldn't be
Relax.
surprised. I would not be.
Relax. Everybody seems to forget the Saints won 1 Super Bowl, but before that, they was the atrocious team.
What does that matter? What does that matter?
The bagheads. This is their form. This is who they are.
We won, though.
They had Drew Brees, and now they don't. They had Sean Payton, and now they don't.
But if you can harp on your wins, bro, don't tell me about when we wasn't good. Highlight when we was on top. A team who don't never experience nothing like that can't relate, bro. They don't even know how to think like that, bro. You watch your team crumble and fall and just wither away to Tom Brady. He smoked y'all that night. Rolled y'all up.
Now that the Saints do no longer have Sean Payton and Drew Brees, they're going to go right back to form. They did it last year. They had Jameis Winston starting. He didn't finish out the season. Then they had Andy Dalton starting for him. And those
what
are
about
two.
Y'all?
Those are two. Hey, bro.
What quarterback started for y'all?
Be clear. We don't have some terrible quarterbacks.
Their franchise employed Marcus Mariota.
We don't have some terrible quarterbacks. We don't have terrible quarterbacks.
They made Marcus Mariota the starter.
Ain't about all that.
He lost his job to Tannehill. Y'all made him the starter.
Ain't about all that. Ain't even about all that. You know what I mean? Because I said from the beginning that Mariota should have been benched in week 2. When he fumbled that ball against the Saints, he should have been benched then. But we moving forward. We got Desmond Ridder now. And you talking about the Saints have Derek Carr. Derek Carr is not going to do diddly squat for the Saints. Michael Thomas, they talking about getting rid of him.
Y'all beat them last year, the Saints?
It don't matter. We're talking about this year.
I'm saying y'all beat them last year.
We talking about this year.
I really don't know if y'all did or not.
We talking about this year.
It was 1-1, y'all split?
We talking about this year.
Did y'all split, bro?
We talking about this year. We ain't talking about last year.
Did they get swept by the Saints, bro?
We ain't talking about this year. We ain't talking about
that.
They
got swept by the Saints last year, bro?
And
you don't think Derek Carr is an upgrade for them?
Michael Thomas is going to be... And that's what I'm saying. The reason why they beat us was because of Mariota. It was because of Marmalade. And we no longer have him. He was a liability that cost us the game.
You think Desmond Ridder going to be better than him?
Yes.
By how much, though?
By the fact that he hasn't fumbled or thrown an interception yet is enough.
He hasn't played enough to gauge that.
But in the first game that Mariota played, he immediately fumbled.
I guarantee you he gonna turn the ball over his first game. I guarantee that. Who y'all play? Week 1.
The schedule hasn't came out yet.
It hasn't?
No.
Week 1, y'all are definitely losing.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Brett just hating. He got a bias. He got a bias.
Bro, what do I have the game
you talking about,
on the
You talking about
that don't even sound
the dude that actively cost this game in fourth quarter. The fact that he's no longer starter for us. You're saying that Desmond Ridder isn't an upgrade? Desmond Ridder isn't an immediate upgrade. I'm saying we don't know.
We don't know if it's
we do know.
No, you don't.
We do. Because in those 4 games that he played, he didn't throw an interception.
What 4 games?
The last 4 games he played.
Who was y'all playing?
We played the Ravens. We played the Cardinals. We played the Buccaneers. And then we lost to the Saints.
So 3 sorry teams. That's not enough to gauge.
No. The Ravens went to the playoffs.
That's the one that's not sorry.
The Buccaneers went to the playoffs.
The Bucs were sorry, bro.
The Buccaneers went to the playoffs. They won our division.
Bro, the Bucs suck this year.
They won our division.
That's not... Y'all division.
But anyways, the point that I was making was that Marcus Mariota, the fact that he's no longer playing for the Falcons and Desmond Ridder is, that's an immediate upgrade. It's an immediate upgrade because Marcus Mariota was costing us game. Did you see the way he was, bruh? Did you see that Panthers game?
Bro,
did you see that? I'll show it to you. Don't even worry about it. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Don't worry about it.
You feel as much pain and agony under Marcus Mariota that you did with Desmond Ridder.
I'll show it to you right now.
Y'all talking about he's an upgrade. You don't know that. If he was such an upgrade, he would not be in trade talks with Lamar Jackson. If y'all were so sold on him. And not y'all, the fans, the front office.
Bruh, somebody made a compilation.
You don't hear trade talks unless it's really going on.
Somebody made a compilation of Marcus Mariota's worst plays from one game. And it was all terrible.
Bro, reply to what I just said, though.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Desmond Ridder being in trade talks for Lamar Jackson, right? If y'all was so sold on him, he would not be in trade talks.
The reason why they in trade talks with Lamar Jackson is because Lamar Jackson is a former MVP candidate. Well, he's a former MVP. And Desmond Ridder is in his second year.
Unproven.
Is in his second year.
Yes.
That's why. He's in his second year. That's why.
And because Lamar is proven.
That's why.
Yes. That's why. Because he's not that guy.
You just say he's unproven. Which one is it? He can't be unproven and not that guy. Which one is it?
He's not that. He can't even be that guy because he's unproven. That's what I'm saying.
All right. So anyways, these plays that compilated of Marcus Mariota just making terrible decisions and terrible accuracy, throwing a pick, double covers, like I was telling you, throwing double covers, that's what he does. Yep, squared shoulders, drifting back, lofts it up, Kyle Pitts open, nope, throwing it to the other team. Next play, open pocket, closing in on him, let me scramble a little bit, let me get away, I get away, nope, just ran out of bounds.
I mean, you don't really have too many weapons on the offense.
Just ran out of bounds. But he didn't even throw the ball up. He didn't even fall on the ground and get a sack. He just stepped out and got sacked. He sacked himself. This dude sacked himself.
Throw the ball away, idiot, but yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, come on, bro. You had all this time. You running. You gonna throw it. Nope, I just sacked myself.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Let me sack myself.
That was y'all starting guy, so.
Let me sack myself.
This
is the guy that was playing with us from week 1. He sacked himself. He didn't even fall. He didn't get touched. The ball bounced off wide open receivers' hands. Wide open receivers. That's his reaction. Another play. Clean pocket. Did you see the clean pocket?
Can you pull up Drake London stats from the last 4 games? I just want to see him.
Clean pocket. I do that, but I just want to show you this clean pocket that dude had though.
I want to see what
clean pocket. Kyle Pitts. Clean pocket. Interception. Almost. That was the quarterback that we had.
Bad throw. J.C. Horn, that boy a dog.
Yeah, all right. But this dude has a clean pocket consistently and still makes bad throws. I think this the Goobly got play. Nah, it's just a bad throw. Another one. Not even close to Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, turn this foolishness on.
Not even close to him. And you talking about the Desmond Ridder won't be an immediate upgrade?
How do you know he will?
Because he doesn't do this.
Let me see.
He hasn't done
How
this.
do you know that?
He's never done that.
He's only played a few games.
Did you see the play? Did you see the play? He did this Harlem Globe try to spin around, throw the ball thing.
He's only played a few games. You don't know.
Immediately landed in somebody else's hand.
Pull up his stats.
I want you to see this Googly block.
Pull up his stats.
It was just.
I need to see Desmond Ridder stats, bro.
Oh my God! All right.
I gotta see what got you so sold. I gotta see what you was seeing.
The fact that what's got me sold is he hasn't thrown an interception or a fumble in 4 games.
Bro, 4 games is nothing in the NFL.
Bro, Marcus Mariota came out and immediately fumbled the ball in the first game that he played. Is my point. That's my point.
4 games is nothing. If you get your hopes up on 4 games, you are a foolish fan.
Bruh, Marmalade fumbled the ball the first game he played.
He will too, bro. He gonna throw a pick. And you gonna be looking like, oh, you gonna have a stupid look on your face. Like, oh, this is what we got ourselves into. Yeah, this is what you got yourself into. You should have picked Lamar up and gave him a bag. Let me see them stats from the last 4 games, please.
So right here we got recent games. So we got what's that? He had 120 yards the last game. He didn't have any touchdowns.
What was his stat line? The throws, the completions. Let me see that too.
This Drake London. That's what you wanted, right? Drake London?
No, Desmond Ridder.
You said you wanted Drake. Like, whatever. Let me find it because he didn't start the game the season out. So
yeah, bring me up Desmond Ridder last 4.
Let me find it. He didn't throw a touchdown to his last game. Yeah. I don't care, bro. He a rookie, bro. It is what it is. He played the Saints.
Stats.
He played the Saints in New Orleans, and he played Baltimore in Baltimore.
Don't bring me up the location of the game. Just bring me up the stats.
Bro, he's a rookie.
He gonna put a caveat on it.
He's a rookie, bro. What you mean? He's a rookie.
Okay.
Playing that hostile territory.
I seen Brock Purdy go crazy as a rookie.
Did he?
He put up way better stats than him.
Did he? All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's see. The first game he had 13 for 26, 97 yards. He had 50% completion rate, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He got sacked 4 times. My boy got sacked 4 times.
Okay.
All right. Next game against Baltimore, he was 22 for 33, 11 incompletions, 218 yards, 66.7 yards. I mean, completion rate, which means he was 2/3% accurate. And
the check down, so I don't like
no touchdowns, no interceptions. He's a rookie.
I don't care about no rookies.
Come on, bro.
I'm saying rookies go crazy.
And 2 sacks. He got sacked 2 times. Then against the Arizona Cardinals, he had 19 completions for 26 incompletions with 7 incompletions. He had 169 yards passing.
Oh my God, he was throwing screens
100
game.
169 yards passing. 73.1 completion rate. And he got no touchdown, no interceptions, and he got sacked 1 time. Last game, he had 19 completions, 30 attempts, 224 yards passing. He had 63 completion rate. He had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and got sacked 2 times.
And this what you... So
he's a rookie. Bro? This what I'm telling you.
When Pat Mahomes came in as a when he played,
my man's is a rookie.
You can see, Pat Mahomes is one of them.
Bro, my man's is a rookie. My man's came in the tail end of the season.
What does that mean?
It's self-explanatory.
I've seen rookies go crazy.
You've seen rookies go crazy who is extraordinary. Brock
Purdy is not extraordinary. He came in and looked like a decent quarterback.
All right.
Desmond Ridder looks below average.
Did you watch a game?
Bro, I'm not wasting my time watching no Falcons game. No, I'm not. He didn't throw no touchdowns in the last game. What are you sold on?
So
he played 4 games and had 2 touchdowns.
Which one is it? Have you not seen him play, or is he not that guy?
Of course I haven't seen him play.
So which one is it?
Both. What you mean? How can you be that guy and you ain't? How can you be that guy and you got 2 touchdowns in 4 games, bro? You can't even score 1 time in a game.
Bro, you haven't even seen him play.
That is by design, bro. I haven't seen him play because he's not worth watching. Who is Desmond Ritter? We ain't finna watch him. My team was winning at the end of the year. I'm not finna watch y'all.
You hating, bro.
Bro, I'm not hating. I'm saying don't get your hopes up on a guy who's unproven.
You hating on my man.
Because, bro, it's such a small sample size. They don't have no film on him.
That's the whole point. That's why he should have been playing
this year,
from week 8
and see how they key in on him,
bro. That was my whole point. He didn't. He played the last 4 games of the season. Everybody else is already in the midst of what they was already doing. He didn't get any reps until week whatever. No reps, whatever.
What's Marcus Mariota's stats on the year?
Bro, Marcus Mariota was trash.
I just want to see his stat. Let me see his
He
stat.
was garbage. What you mean?
I'm gonna tell you.
He was terrible.
I'm gonna compare Desmond Ritter this year. I'm gonna tell you exactly what they're gonna be.
Bruh, I'm telling you, Marcus Mariota came in and threw an interception and fumbled the ball immediately. That was his contribution to the team.
He's good. I'm saying Desmond Ritter may be just as bad.
And that's what I'm telling you is that immediately Desmond Ritter was an upgrade because he didn't turn the ball over.
That's not a compliment.
He didn't turn the ball over. He didn't. It's like the bottom line, bro. He didn't turn the ball over.
You did good because you didn't do bad.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying. That's the saying. Exactly. You didn't do good, but you did good because you didn't do bad.
Bro, Marcus Mariota had 15 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
How many yards he had? That's disgusting.
Bro had 2,200 passing yards.
That is horrible. Hey, Desmond Ritter gonna have at least 3,000. I'll say that.
You gonna tell me that he's not an upgrade?
Listen to what I'm finna finish. I'm saying he's gonna probably have 7. He gonna be in the range of 15 to 20 touchdowns with the same amount of turnovers.
And that's an upgrade immediately. 20 touchdowns?
I said 15 to 20 range. So he may be in the range of Marcus Mariota besides the yards.
But that's an upgrade.
Is it?
Yes.
Yo,
that's an upgrade.
I'm so glad I cannot relate to this.
Is that not an upgrade, y'all? Like, even though that Marcus Mariota is garbage, the fact that
you happy you got trash now,
bruh.
He happy he ain't got garbage no more. Now he got some trash or a little cleanup.
They didn't ask me if I wanted Marcus Mariota on the team or not. I just got to accept what's given to me. They didn't ask me who I want to draft. They didn't ask me who I want to cut.
Yo, you wouldn't.
I'm not in on none of these decisions.
You not wanting to take a chance on Lamar because he be injured versus having hope in Desmond Ritter is insane to me.
They didn't ask me about none of these decisions. So the only thing I can do is just accept what's given to me and react. So with that being said, they didn't ask me.
If Desmond Ritter is such an upgrade, what do you think Lamar gonna be?
It depends. It depends on what type of Lamar Jackson we get.
But Desmond Ritter is automatically an upgrade because of them 4 games.
Yes.
But you talking about for Lamar Jackson, it depends.
I mean,
do you see how stupid Falcons fans sound sometimes?
Lamar Jackson might get hurt. He might not even be a good fit for our scheme. He might not be.
What?
Because Arthur Smith might not even know how to use him.
What is y'all scheme?
It's run heavy.
Nigga, it's Lamar. What you mean? What are you talking about? That's perfect for him. He fits right into the scheme. He's a better Marcus Mariota.
They didn't run the ball. I mean, they didn't throw the ball at all. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't. Who's throwing the ball? Well, Lamar Jackson, you can add that. Come on, dog. You tripping.
Man.
That's a guaranteed 4 extra wins on the year. Guaranteed.
But what weapons? The weapons that you talking about, we're going to be trading them away.
You're not trading Kyle Pitts.
That's what they talking about. That's what I'm telling you.
They wouldn't trade.
They talking about.
As long as he's there and Drake London's there, you'll be good. Promise you.
Man.
Promise you. Lamar Jackson will guarantee you 4 wins for sure. He's that level.
So what the contracts look like for the Eagles?
Jalen Hurts gonna get a bag. Cha-ching.
Y'all got a lot of people leaving at the same time though.
That's true. But our front office do a good job of managing players and keeping players in line. We gotta sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. That's priority 1 of the offseason. Get him a contract and Jalen Hurts. I mean, he number 2. Jalen Hurts number 1. Chauncey Gardner number 2. That's the biggest ones, top of the line. We're trying to see what we can do with Brandon Graham because he had a great year, so teams may be looking for him. But then that's top 3 right there. Okay.
So what y'all trying to pick up in free agency?
Probably get some linebackers. May grab we may get a receiver, a wide receiver 3. I think we may let go of Quez Watkins. He made a lot of bonehead plays that cost us games. Yeah, probably wide receiver 3, linebackers, running back. Miles Sanders.
I like Miles Sanders though.
We love him. He want to be in Philly, but I don't know if we can get a deal done with him. So
I mean, running backs.
It's gonna be a good market for running backs this year, though.
It's kind of hard to even sign running backs because they longevity is not good, and then they get injury prone a lot. Because once they get their contract, they go downhill.
Give Miles Sanders 10 a year, 11 a year, he'll be good.
They go downhill real quick when they get their contract. It happened. It happened to Devontae Freeman, Ezekiel Elliott. The last Le'Veon Bell. No,
Devontae Freeman.
Who's that dude? LaShawn McCoy. Y'all never gave him a bag.
Y'all talking about Devontae Freeman?
They let LaShawn McCoy go up to Buffalo to get his bag. Y'all did him so dirty. He had to get a Super Bowl with Kansas City. Y'all did Shady McCoy so bad, man. So yeah, they team is terrible, and the Falcons are the mightiest team that will ever play football, and they're gonna win all the Super Bowls forever. You feel me? On God. You got something you need to say?
That's why Falcons fans be in such misery, because they're so unrealistic in La La Land. They just slow in the head. But yeah, fly Eagle fly. We're gonna be 13-4,
not winning the division.
At the
I'll tell you that much right now. I'll tell you who's not winning the division. It was not gonna be those Philadelphia Eagles.
Who got a bad chance winning that division? Us next year or y'all next year?
It's not gonna be those Philadelphia Eagles.
Answer that question for me.
It's gonna be those Atlanta Falcons. We're going 17-0 next year.
I wasn't even 500 this year, bro. Y'all got a lot of stuff to worry about before.
We're going 17-0 next year. You know what I'm talking about?
Worry about getting more fans in the stadium. There's a lot of away teams.
Hey, man, be clear. This our city. You know what I'm talking about? You go to our stadium and watch our team play because you ain't gonna never watch.
I go to y'all stadium and watch y'all play, and I live stream other games while I'm watching y'all game.
Have you ever seen Eagles play live?
No. I bleed green though. I bleed green. Me and B Dog. Hey, yeah, Jacksonville legend too. I love you, B Dog. Eagles legend, Jacksonville legend. I love you, boy.
Hey, man, this is an ugly Philadelphia Eagles fan right here. I'm Patrick Seals, man. You got closing remarks you need to say?
Peace.
Nah.
Y'all subscribe, like all that good stuff, man.
Hey, thank y'all for joining us. The first episode, man. It's a football podcast. Patrick Seals, kinfolk, Josh, and I'm an ugly Philadelphia Eagles fan. Like, subscribe, share, comment. We will be back next week with another episode of It's a Football Podcast, man. Hey, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it. You know what I'm talking about? So, go get something to eat, take a nap, go take a shit, do what you got to do, hit somebody real hard, because it's off season and we ain't got no other football. So, we're going to go cry, and I'm going to go pray to Mike Vick and hope the Falcons can get a good draft pick this year. Other than that, we're going to see y'all when we see y'all, man.
Peace.
Oh, God.